Let's go down to weapons, check in with Garrus. The series by this point knows that the
Commander, EDI just went offline.
What do you mean, offline?
I don't know, she's not responding and I can't access the AI core diagnostics. You better get down to Deck 3.
Oh, that's not great. Nothing like, nothing like running a ship that's, fully integrated with an AI and just having the AI go offline. I'm sure that's a great thing. EDI, this had better be important because I'm avoiding my Canadian chicken boyfriend for you. Why are there soldiers at the AI core? Why are there soldiers at the... Adams, what are you doing here?
Automated systems have the fires contained. It should be safe to enter.
There are fires?
Follow your lead.
Why are there fires?
Joker, what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire or something.
Oh boy.
I'm going in.
Shepard, do you want a mask or... Yeah, there appear to be very few fires, Adams. It's okay.
EDI, talk to me.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
EDI,
Yes.
you're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
That is not a heel turn, Jeebus. That is a... turn. EDI, you got both... Yeah, they went full on, pan up from the shoes of the sexy lady shot for the fact that Edie's a sexy robot now, because, we were very low on mandatory squad mates for Mass Effect 3, and we wanted to get one more. Just, we've met all of the ones that you can't have already killed, so...
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled. Thus the fire.
And also you rewrote its face and changed it into a somehow skimpier outfit because... reasons. But, again.
EDI, you need to alert us about incidents like this. You shouldn't have done this alone.
Bringing the crew up to speed would have been counterproductive. All attempts to help would have been limited by reaction time.
Okay, point.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
Phrasing. But also... here's a squad mate! It's EDI! Okay, so Mass Effect 3... Mass Effect 2 had, a dozen fucking teammates if you do all of the missions and you have all of the DLC. And, yeah, a dozen teammates from Mass Effect 2. Not all of them come back. In fact, 2 of them come back. And we've already met one. Mass Effect 3, if you do everything, has 7 squad mates. 7. That's it. Mass Effect 3 has a handful of returning characters who could potentially have died in Mass Effect 2. So even if you don't get them, the game still wants to give you a fully rounded team, right? So it's going to give you Liara, who's a biotic. It's going to give you James, who's a soldier. It's going to give you EDI, who's kind of like an engineer, basically. EDI plays a lot like Tally, if you remember the way Tally played. So with those 3 teammates and Shepard, you can have a fully, a pretty well-rounded squad, no matter what you want to do. Sports pun. You're not wrong. Particularly if it's Liara and EDI and Shepard, because that's just on top of, with a soup song side serving of. But, my point is she full? Yes. My point is, if you don't have the DLC, you don't get Javik. If the plot goes a certain way, you don't get Kaidan. Like, we may or may not get Kaidan back on the team. That is still up in the air. Writer Kath would like me to ask if EDI is fully functional, programmed in a variety of techniques, which do not bang the machines. Jeebus, you don't have to tell Shepard that. You might have to remind someone else on the ship about that directive. Is that like a rule or just a suggestion? So anyway, you may or may not get Kaidan, and depending on how Mass Effect 2 went, you may or may not have Garrus, and you may or may not have the other returning character. So you can have up to 7 friends, but you're only guaranteed to get 3. Liara, James, and EDI. And now we have all 3 of those. Anyway, EDI, why don't you take that new body of yours out for a test drive? Wait, phrasing. Wait. Do it.
Before we do that, I need you to guarantee this mech doesn't have any more surprises in it. Run whatever tests you can, then we can talk about using it in combat situations.
One moment. I am running trials. Complete. I can send you a full report if you wish. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew's a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
I mean,
On that, we can agree.
You're not wrong. The Joker will want to... Oh boy. Okay. Well. Oh, that's gonna be...
2 of our dreadnoughts have been lost in a matter of hours.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
We have to turn this around, and fast.
Well, you can trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's her.
She is very
She's
charming.
an old friend of Urdnot Rex.
Let's just hope friendship still counts for something in this war.
I'm sure it will, sir.
Hey, you get that little side piece of dialogue if you kept Rex alive. That's nice. I'm gonna talk to my Canadian chicken boyfriend and try to remind him, let him know that we're supposed to be boyfriend and girlfriend. Just because Kaidan's alive doesn't mean I don't prefer you over him. I do, in fact, prefer you over him.
Garrus, didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them.
So you have seen
Can't
Edie's
argue
new
with
body.
that.
Yeah, so is this the part where we shake hands? Wasn't sure about the protocol on reunions, or if you even still felt the same way about me. The scars are starting to fade. I remember they drove you wild. But I can go out and get all new ones if it'll help.
It'll definitely help, buddy. Garrus, buddy, friend, guy, pal, Canadian chicken, boyfriend. We boinked good, let's boink more.
I haven't forgotten our time together.
Well, I've been doing some more research on human customs.
That's the protocol on reunions.
The
Good to
Vids
know.
mentioned it might go something like that. I had hoped it would. I mean, I didn't know if...
I can't promise how things will work out. Not with this war. But I missed you, Garrus. I thought about you a lot.
Glad to know my romantic, skills made an impression. Because it's going to take more than Reapers to come between this cross-species liaison.
Speaking of which, you said you're the expert advisor on Reapers now?
It's not as impressive as it sounds. I ruffled some feathers, so they gave me a token title, along with a token task force, so I'd shut up.
How'd you manage that?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough, and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about.
For the most part.
Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along.
We're still doing that, aren't we?
We're actually respectable now.
Yeah, but we're still just kind of fucking around and hoping we never have to find out, right? Right?
Yeah. I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well, when things are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, we're in this together. And if it ends with both of us dying and a giant explosion taking out a Reaper, remember I took the kill shot. Something else you want to talk about?
You mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long's it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. Pretty soon, blind hope is all we'll have left. And I hate being blind.
You do have a visor specifically to avoid it, so.
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
We're fucked.
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in C-Sec. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
After what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
Wait, we could have just had one crewmate alive at the end of 2 and it would have been fine? We didn't have to do Jacob's loyalty mission? We didn't have to, like, talk to Samara at all? Huh. Good to know. Hey, if Shepard gets killed, Cerberus will just resurrect her. Again.
So what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
After the Collector base, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for C-Sec, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy, meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at C-Sec, putting together all the pieces. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them, and he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What'd you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Well, Even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style. And if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
Yeah, put a bullet in his head, turns out, oh, he died. Who's up next?
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far down the line of secession are you these days?
Let's not go there.
Say
Why
it.
not? I've seen you in action. Think about it. Primarch Vicarian, honored war hero. Somebody's gonna have to rebuild Palaven when this is over.
Your confidence is inspiring, but it'll have to be someone who knows how to hold a hammer.
We can put hammerhead rounds in your sniper rifle. It'll be fine.
That's all for now, Garrus. But stay close. We've got some catching up to do.
You know where to find me. And this time, I can afford the good stuff. There are a few perks to being an expert Reaper advisor.
Fancy wine.
Deal.
Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
And yes, the game very much realizes that Garrus and calibrations is a meme. So they're going to lean into it, because Mass Effect 3 is about nothing if it's not about leaning into jokes.
Commander, are you all right? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I thought you'd be more concerned about EDI.
EDI is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
Especially that body.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project helps gifted young biotics. If it had been open 20 years ago, I bet you'd have been there.
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there. I'm just surprised they're still open.
Some of their work has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had EDI perform an analysis. It's fake. EDI thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Good catch. Maybe you belong here after all.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is something worth investigating. It could be simple disinformation.
Trainer, good catch.
Thank you, Commander.
Takes a while to get Trainer to accept the compliment, but that's a good catch. Good work. Also, we're sorry about the whole wheel thing putting a horrible text glitch over your face. It's not your fault. It's the game's fault. How are things going on up here? Maintaining social distance, I hope.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot!
So she installed herself into the new body without any help from you?
Come on, Commander, don't you trust me? Okay, let me put it this way. If I knew that EDI was gonna install herself into a sexy robot body, do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it?
Fair point.
Look at that! I would've baked a cake.
Joker.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, EDI. Yes, you are.
Joker. Jeffrey. Don't make me get the hose. Restrain yourself. Not like... Just be respectful. How are you doing, Edie?
Hello, Shepard. Still getting used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
Good for
How
you.
are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions. If I could accompany you sometime. Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears adequate.
Fair enough.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Jeffrey!
Perhaps we should speak privately.
Jeffrey!
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform?
I mean...
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Shepard, do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
Yes. That seems like a weird non sequitur.
Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
That's the thing
And
that he
you
does.
didn't get an answer.
Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
Well, first, let me deflect this question with humor. But, I mean, listen, you're an intelligent being. You can intelligently choose.
Only you can really answer that question. That's the point of free will.
But moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their opinion, I could miss crucial context. May
Fair.
I ask you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time, will you answer them for me?
If you think it'll help, I'll do what I can.
Very well. I will keep you informed.
You know, EDI has been requesting some special, stress tests for her new platform, and there is that Cerberus base that we were told to go investigate. That seems like the kind of thing that we can just kind of, take EDI and see how it goes. So why don't we take EDI, see how it goes? So now the team is starting to fill out just a little bit. We've got Garrus with us. He has his silver suit, a more armored black and yellow suit, an even more armored camouflage suit, a super heavy armor suit with a helmet. That's all nice. We have EDI, who comes with the silver and black bodysuit. No, Jeebus, it's the Sanctum Cerberusum, because it's Cerberus. EDI has the silver and black look. We can put her in an all blue thing, or a white and black thing, or a more armored thing with a conspicuous boob window, because, I mean, really, why not at this point? Or we can do that. I think I like either this one or this one. Let's go with that one for a while, for EDI. We can take Liara, who has this outfit. We also have Javik, who has his red gear. There is some green gear, and that's it. There's just two. So why don't we take... You know what? We've got, two friends who we've been taking on every mission because they're the only friends in Liara and James. We've got Garrus, who we rolled with on the last mission, and we've rolled with for 2 games now. Why don't we bust out some new people, see how they feel? Let's take EDI and Javik. EDI and Javik fighting Cerberus. It's going to be fun. Shepard has 9 points to spend. That functionally means 1 upgrade, though, because, everything's going to cost 5 points, except for Charge, the last level of which would cost 6. Give Biotic Charge a 25% chance of not triggering a cooldown. Ooh, that sounds neat. Or increase barriers by... Oh. You know what? If I increase barrier by 50%, that means Charge into Nova becomes even more powerful, because the power of Nova is dependent in part on how much shield power you have. I think that's right. We're going to do that. Even if I'm wrong about that, just having 100% shield or 100% barrier or whatever, yeah, that's going to be great. So we're going to do that. EDI has 41 points to spend, and she gets all the nifty tech powers: Incinerate, Overload, Defense Matrix, Decoy, and a generalist power, the unshackled AI. Let's get everything up to level 3 before we even think about it. Incinerate and Overload are both wonderful powers. Incinerate destroys armor, Overload destroys shields. Reinforce armor with protective Foucault currents, purge the currents to restore shields, slows power use by 60%. Yeah, it's still probably good. Make you more stay alivey. Decoy is cool just because it creates a decoy. Like, how much better could it be? Just create something for the enemy to shoot at that isn't you. Yes, please, we'll take that. And your generalist power gets you up to here. So now we can take 3 things up to level 4. So let's do health and shields up by 20%. And why don't we just go Incinerate and Overload both up to level 4? That sounds like a good idea. Increase the impact radius or increase the damage. Extra 90 points of damage. It's just 30%. That doesn't feel huge. What is the impact radius? You don't say. I think we're going to... I think we're just going to up the damage. Yeah. Just straight damage increase for Incinerate. For Overload, we're going to go increase the damage for that as well. So that's EDI all set. Javik is also kind of weirdly biotic. He has Dark Channel, which plagues an opponent with a persistent damaging biotic field. He has a Lift Grenade, which is cool. You know, send a grenade and people just fly up. Plus he has Pull and Slam. Oh, Slam. Oh, Slam, you're my favorite power. Slam is the best power. Javik automatically starts with a rank of Dark Channel, which is fine. That's cool. You can do Lift Grenade, because that sounds neat. Increase the damage, and now we can increase the damage some more, or increase the impact radius. Nah, I think massive damage is what we want out of our Lift Grenade. Pull, I'm going to skip because, Pull is cool, but compared to every other power you have, it's, a little bit lacking, I think. Just a little bit. And we're going to upgrade Slam. And then you've got Vengeful Ancient, which is your generalist ability. So, as usual, we will be upping your health and shield just for more staying alive. And now we have 6 points to spend, which means... I could take Pull up to level 3, but when am I ever going to pull anything? Instead, maybe let's have fun with this Lift Grenade. Let's increase the grenade capacity so you can just keep doing that. There you go. All right, so that was a lot of building up for EDI and Javik, but it should be worth
I got
it.
a hail from Admiral Hackett.
Put him through, Lieutenant.
Shepard, we've uncovered a secret Cerberus lab, function unknown. We sent in a recon team, but they were forced to pull out before they got very far.
Any other intel?
We think they're using the facility to warehouse and study Reaper tech.
Not good.
We've been wondering how Cerberus is connected to the Reapers, and this might give us some answers.
We're on it.
Find out what Cerberus is doing and get me any Reaper tech samples you can, Commander. Hack it out.
This is very much a little side mission that you can do at any point, as I recall. I don't think it's terribly plot critical, but I could be wrong. It's been so long since I played ME3 that...
Commander, I'm tracking some tech with a Reaper signature. That's your first sample to grab. Updating your nav point.
On my way.
All right. Shepard, turn on your incendiary ammo. Javik, why don't you send... let's put Lift Grenade on the right button for you. And EDI, you can have Overload on the left button. I might switch you between Overload and Incinerate depending on what we've got. Speaking of what we've got, Reaper artifacts. Okay.
Objective acquired.
Also, Cerberus dudes. Hi, Cerberus dudes. I didn't know you were allowed to exist. Who said you could be here, Cerberus dudes? Hi there. Do you think you're... No, okay, good. You don't think you're hiding. Would have been embarrassing for you if you did. Hey. Doing stuff here. Deactivating a thing.
Your signature is definitely Reaper technology. Got the sample.
Roger that. Meet you at the landing pad.
Great, so now we just... Hi. That was nice. Oh, hi. Kathunk. Don't mind me, I'll just be having some credits. Someone literally just left credits lying around. Okay. Drop-off location. Here you go, Steve.
Second sample located, Commander. Nav point updated.
Good work.
Now we go do it again. Why couldn't we go get multiple artifacts at once? Is it because the Cerberus dudes had to come at us in waves? Oh, you bounced. Oh, you poor dead man. You poor dead man. Oh, hi. Didn't know you existed. Edie, can he not exist anymore, please? Thank you. Oh, that went poorly for him. Good work, Javik.
Will only lead to metagel advances for Hanar. Only Cerberus would call that a failure.
Hey, we found a metagel advance for the Hanar. I'm sure the Hanar would like that. Glad we came here. Go. No. Okay, once your shields go away, you need to instantly die. Otherwise, you're going to be in pain before you slowly die. Those are the rules.
As you wish.
Deactivate the
There's no
containment.
doubt. That's Reaper
Then
technology.
pick up the thing. I don't know why I'm singing a Harry Potter song. I should probably apologize for that. Honestly, there's no need to have any Harry Potter stuff in your life anymore. It was a good book series, and then the offer turned out to be a horrible turf.
Need to hold out until Cortez can pick us up.
It's a chance to kill more servers.
Wee! Smack!
Stay tight. This could get rough.
Oh, hi! You guys exist. How do we deal with these guys? Well, we could charge and then fuck up their shit. Or we could have Javik toss a lift grenade at them. No, that doesn't appear to have done much. Okay. Well, what if we charge and then murder face? Yeah, charge and then murder face. That works. I'm a fan of that. Steve, where did you go? Oh, wait for Cortez. Okay. So we probably have to kill all the enemies and then Cortez will magically be ready to go, right? Thank you for overloading him, Edie. You appear to be a perfectly competent fighter. How about that? Hello. Whee!
Stay focused. This isn't over yet.
I'm fully functional.
Were we unfocused? I didn't think we weren't focused, but apparently we weren't. Whoa. Oh, well, he's not focused anymore. He's dead. Can't focus when you're dead, kids. It's true.
Affirmative.
Thank you, Edie. And kaboosh.
Cortez, do you copy? What's your status?
Engaging multiple targets. Time for something a bit risky.
Lieutenant!
We lack other exit strategies.
Then we find another way. Keep fighting.
What's the other way, Shep? We just kind of keep killing dudes until Cortez gets back. Whee! Oh! Oh, you poor dead guy.
Doing it now.
Oh, you have died. Good work. No, you're not gonna. Yeah, you're just gonna be in pain, and then you're gonna die. I told you you were gonna be in pain, and then you were gonna die. You didn't. Oh, come on. There. Now you're dead. Good work, Edie. Anybody see Javik? I feel like it's been a while since we. Oh, hey, Javik. We were just talking about you. Mostly about how it's been forever since we saw you do anything, but you know. Oh, I think the Guardians have cottoned on to my... Okay, hold on. I still have a... No, I didn't invest any points in Shockwave. I literally don't even have it. Great. Javik, can you use Dark Channel? The Dark Channel doesn't work on that guy. Okay.
Cortez, do you copy?
There we go.
He is likely dead.
He'll make it. Let's just keep the landing pad clear.
Is that what we're doing? I thought we were just blindly killing dudes. Come on. There. Oh, hi. Shepard, why did you charge into that? Seems like a bad thing to charge into, honestly, if you ask me. Nobody did ask me, but, you know, still.
At once.
Thank you, Edie.
Understood.
I don't know what your recharge is, but I'm probably using it too fast.
Commander, had to go dark side to shake it. Coming in hot. Be ready.
Great.
Heading for extraction point now.
That's here. We're here. Defend extraction area. That we can probably do. Oh, hi. Didn't realize you guys were here. Can't lock onto you for some reason. There you go. Good work, team. Oh, shit, they have an engineer. That could be problematic because of the turrets.
We're at the extraction point, ready for pickup.
Are we really ready for pickup, Shepard? We're kind of fighting for our lives here. I'm sure it's fine. You can just get smushed up against the wall. You don't get to exist anymore, buddy. Come on. Yeah, what did you think would happen? Honestly. Oh, hi. Fuck you. Alright, fine. I won't... What is your... Don't you throw a grenade at me. I'm a grenade. I'll throw myself at you. I don't even have to be a grenade to throw myself at you. Oh, hi. I guess we're leaving now. Good work. Off we go. That was fun.
Commander, we've got our best engineers looking at the Reaper tech you secured from that lab.
Good.
What was Cerberus doing with it?
We don't know yet, but whatever Cerberus is up to, it can't be good. Even if we can't determine its purpose, we've disrupted their experiments.
I doubt they'll just close up shop.
Agreed. We'll keep sending strikes against the facility. Good work, Commander.
Okay. So we got 10,000 credits. We got a little bit more reputation. We did good work, I guess. Plus, you know, EDI and Javik, they kicked some ass. That's good. EDI and Javik, kicking ass.
See the Citadel when we were there on leave? You'd never know there was a war on.
They'll know soon enough. All those refugees have to go somewhere.
All those refugees have
Commander, you may want to check in on shuttle pilot Cortez down in the armory.
Sure thing, but also, how do you do that thing with your neck? That seemed, impressive.
They're everywhere. You just get taken to. I can't just sit here doing nothing. Stay with me. Run. Get out of there. You can make it. No, I can't, Steve. But you can. Promise me. I love you. But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't.
Oh. Cortez is sad. Hey there, buddy.
Don't you dare. I love you. But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't.
Hi, Steve.
Commander. Sorry. Didn't see you there. This is a recording from Ferris Fields. Months ago. I lost a lot of friends that day. I lost my husband. I grieved. Said goodbye, made my peace.
You were talking with him when the collectors hit?
I was organizing construction at a remote station a few clicks south of the main colony. Robert managed to get outside of the field the collectors put up. Instead of running, he called me.
I'm sorry for your loss. He obviously cared a lot about you.
He was afraid I wouldn't let go. But for him, I moved on. Or at least I thought I had. Then the invasion hits, there's no time. And the one thing I grab is this. I mean, what's the point of moving on with your life when everything is going to hell?
Start thinking that way and we've already lost.
Yeah, you're right, but... well, to be honest, I've never felt as alone as I do right now.
You're not alone, Steve. I'm here. Anytime you need me.
I appreciate that, Shepard, I really do. But don't worry, Commander. When I'm in that pilot seat, I'm there 100%. I won't fail you. It's just the downtime between missions that's hard, you know?
I know.
Well, that's sad. Don't really have anything else to add to it. It is sad. And Cortez's story gets, more fleshed out as the game goes on, obviously. I think I've mentioned this before, but he is a potential romance option for a male Shepard. Not for a female Shepard, because he's gay. As you could tell from him having a dead husband. Which is a shame. Hello, puppy. I don't have a transition, so instead I'm going to talk to the puppy. Hello, puppy.
Hey there.
Steve, have you considered getting a dog? No, that's probably insensitive. Anyway, bye. There are a whole lot of people, who want to meet us on the Citadel. Let's look at this mission summary right here. Find someone on the Citadel for the alien metagel formula. Meet with Dr. Bryson on the Citadel. Talk to Miranda Lawson on the Citadel. Meet with Arya T'Loak on the Citadel. So many things on the Citadel. Next time, folks, we are going back to the Citadel to check in with those folks, see how they're doing. That is going to do it for this episode of Let's Play Mass Effect Legendary Edition. For the folks on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you again in just a few days' time. I'll be wearing a different outfit because it's going to be from another stream. But for you, it'll just be a few days' time. So thank you for watching. Have a good night. Goodbye.